Hey,
Hello,
seven
hello.
people.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another one. That's right, session 12 of the Strife of Aradiel. Session 12. We're a whole dozen in, getting ready to get it going. Let's see. So far tonight, Ragnar is possibly out, maybe just gonna be joining us late, so we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, have nothing to announce right now, I don't think. Is there anything else going on? Oh yeah, don't forget, join the Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in there. I'm thinking, because I was talking to somebody else in one of their, I was watching somebody else's stream earlier and kind of chatting with them about asking about, people aren't playing the new D&D, and I was just curious. So I think one of the things I'm gonna do is just to kind of let people check it out, is maybe make a link for a kind of a share campaign thing or whatever like that. Just something that people who are subscribed can go in. If you join the Discord, have it set up to where subscribers can go into the certain channel, or I'll have a link there that'll let you join a campaign in D&D Beyond for the essential purpose of just giving people access to the my books, which would be the core books of the new edition of D&D if anybody doesn't have them, so you can read through and check them out. Just something I'm thinking about, but kind of a whole side issue there. Anyways, moving on, getting the group in here. What is up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
Hello.
Right.
Pretty good, pretty good.
That's nice. So we'll get it all going. Let's see. So last session, you guys had made your way back to town, had a couple of interactions, some hijinks going on with some strange little fey creatures that kept on popping up, and Lord knows where. Something having to do with one of Plemelin's experiments that seems to have ripped a little hole here between the fabric of space and time, and now you got those to deal with every now and then. Yeah, right? But once you guys got back to town, took care of some personal business, but as you were doing so, started hearing some words of some nasty rumors going around town of some events, some more horrifying events that have taken place. At which point Jasper had been contacted, one of the guards sent by the captain of the guards, to retrieve the team for some help looking into something going on with his son, some odd things going on, and a nasty incident in one of these houses here. So we can go ahead and loop everybody back in. It is at this point, talking getting into the evening here, say around probably 6-7 o'clock or so. The sun is not entirely gone. The sky is that orange red color, as it's just barely going over the horizon there. And you guys were leaving the jailhouse, the guardhouse and everything. What are you guys doing from there? Who's taking the lead on this one for tonight?
Oh,
Go ahead,
sorry.
Ira.
I was gonna say before we leave, I just wanted to go back down and talk with what was the son's name again? I'm all over the place right now. Sorry.
Leon?
Leon. I wanted to go speak with Leon just before we headed out.
So Leon is the son of the
Sorry. Bradley, who told us he's Leon. So in the prisons.
okay.
Brand Bond. The other kid.
Yeah, because he was claiming to be Leon.
Yeah, we want to go down and talk to the prisoner one more time.
All right. So
Retrieving evidence.
all right. So making your way back in there, heading on down to the cellars there, where he's still kind of sitting bunched up on his little stool in his little cage there. Looks back up at you as you're all approaching. Still unable to speak. And what are you doing?
Leon, we will get to the bottom of what is really going on here so that you would be able to lay roses on your mother's grave once again. And I pass him a piece of paper and writing instrument.
Looks at you inquisitively. What is it you're asking of him?
I'm just here more to reaffirm that we will get to the bottom of this, and so that he is able to place roses on his mother's grave again.
And we're not trying to trick you, DM. We're just we knew that the Captain Sharf had said that the one thing that his son would know that no one else would know is that lilies were his mother's favorite flower, and Leon used to lay lilies at his mother's grave. So by saying he's giving an opportunity, we're going to give him an opportunity once again, if solved, to lay roses at his mother's grave. Just want to see how he responds.
And he writes on the paper and hands it back to you. Kind of unfold
I will
it.
take it back.
And on the paper itself, he printed not roses, lilies.
And I will hand the paper to I will hand the paper around for everyone else to see.
I mean, I already knew it. I say I already say that I believe this guy is the son of Leon Barsaft in the body of the other kid.
Sure.
We just have to prove it to the Town Master. We don't have proof.
Yeah, Finbar, if you would give me 10 minutes, and Leon, if you'd give me 10 minutes as well. I'm no priest. I can't cure anything. But what I can do is, if you give me 10 minutes, I can determine whether or not you've been affected by any malevolent spells or arcane magic.
That's it.
So if you're willing to give me 10 minutes, AKA I'd like to cast ritual cast Identify on a creature and put my hand on Leon's shoulder and to see if he is, it's a long shot, I doubt it, but just in case, if he's affected by any spells, the Identify spell ritually cast will let me know if he's under the influence of any spells.
So, taking that time, and so that you're casting Identify?
Identify, yep.
So take the time to get everything laid out, casting the spell and all that, and the spell itself functions properly. You don't get any sense of him being under any immediate magical effects. But let me get an Arcana check.
Sure. That would be 18.
18.
Dang, a +8.
Holy moly! I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's the one thing I'm good
Jasper's a
at.
problem. We gotta.
Uh,
I'm like, what else is there? Make him do. How do you recall that spell? I need acrobatics to recall the spell.
I'll get him.
He's not under any immediate effect of any spell, but you do get a sense, almost a kind of residue on him of some kind of spell, some spell in the abjuration class of magic. It's almost like a stain on his aura.
I'll pass that along. Hey, gents, I'm gonna have to flip through my mental Rolodex here, see if I can discern what that might be. But he's not under the influence of any spells right now, but there's definitely some sort of residue.
I think something happened when he got stabbed. This is my theory, because the captain mentioned that like the body of this guy attacked the Leon, and then the strange thing happened. So
Hey, Leon, do you remember anything unusual when you were stabbed? Anything unusual about the weapon, maybe?
and I lend him a piece of paper.
Takes a second, starts jotting down on it, and hands it back over. The letter, the words there read, for one, this is all kind of paraphrasing somewhat, but essentially, for one, it was all strange. He got stabbed. There's nothing not strange about his situation here. But also, the blade itself was weird, because when, again, the way he kind of recalls it is as he stabbed him, or as this kid ran up and stabbed him, the next thing he knew, he's watching himself pull that blade back out of himself. Given some basic kind of description of the dagger, he says the dagger itself looked to be copper, had some strange engravings on it, and it looked like it had a circle missing out of part of the blade, as if stamped out. Said he watched himself after that tuck that blade away before he pulled out his own weapon and attacked who stands there now.
Okay, we maybe have the tool of the crime. We just have to find it. Do you know some kind of magic, Jasper, to find objects?
I do. I probably need a little bit more to go on, or need to be closer. I can detect things, but only within a limited distance, like right around about 1,000 feet or so.
Wait, so he basically said he saw himself stabbing himself with a blade in his hand. Did they take it back from him, or did he run with it or drop it right there?
Yeah.
Did
Not
Leon's
it.
body take the knife?
It says in the text, it's very long, I don't know how to read, but that he dropped it to the ground. I took it away. Maybe,
So that might mean the guards have it, maybe.
possibly, or the former body of the Brown Bond, which is Leon Saft body. If we get close to him, maybe you can identify the object. Wasn't he on his house, like guarded with vigilance?
I thought he was under like a house arrest of some kind.
Not so much
Or did
house
I
arrest.
misunderstand?
Yeah, it's more just that as you guys kind of brought you on, because again, the captain of the guard has heard this kind of this claim from the person who sits in the cell ahead of you now, but really has no reason to believe it, except that his son is acting kind of strange and everything. So that's why he sent for you all. Upon you guys saying that there's something weird going on and bringing this to his attention, he was willing to take it a bit more seriously, though not willing to change up his whole program. He did simply assign some guards to essentially escort or stay with his son at all times. So that way he is always being watched. He's not wandering around on his own. He's got guards that are on duty stationed near him at all times at this point.
Okay.
So
I guess we could start with the house first,
Yep.
we all
He
look
was
for
there.
him. Yeah.
and then if we don't find anything at the house, maybe check where the scene of the crime. Check around there.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I mean, we could check first the scene of the crime, like the house, because if there's rest of magic in Leon's body, maybe it's also on the bodies of their, like the father and the mother of the grandmother. And we find another clue. More.
Very likely.
Okay, so which house are you guys going to? You're referring to the
More evidence.
The bond.
bond
The
house?
The Bond's house, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Leon, don't worry. We'll prove it to your father. You have to wait here. Don't get down. We'll come back.
From there, as you guys make your way back out of the jailhouse here, start heading back into the streets, making your way up towards kind of the northern, kind of northwestern area of the town here. It's where some of the nicer homes and, you know, closer to what we might call small manors or estates are a bit more set up there. One of which looks to be a bit of ruin going on there. The shutters and everything smacked open and shut. The doors are boarded over. Everyone seems to be, those who are still out at this time of night, walking by and with their little lanterns, seem almost to kind of curve around it, whether intentionally or just something subconsciously pushing them past it, some eerie feeling in the air. 2 guards stand out front.
I walk to them.
Yes?
Well, good night. We have orders from Captain Soft to go look into this investigation more carefully. Could you
With which he
let us pass through?
takes your letter there, verifies everything, closes it up. One of the men goes over with the crowbar, plies some of those wood planks off the door there. They, when they do, and he pushes the door and it kind of slides open, this whiff of putrid flesh and decay stings at your nose immediately, and they cover themselves up. We'll be out here if you need anything else. They all step away as you guys make your way inside.
Can anybody do anything about this smell?
Potentially. Let me go in and see. So
There's no wind in here, Ava. We can breathe here.
I'll walk in the front door. Does it appear to be like a narrow, like a straight way to the back of the house, or is there a lot of rooms dividing it up?
So as you step into the inside there is somewhat of a small, I wouldn't go as far as to call it a foyer, but same essential purpose there. A little wide area, steps that go upstairs off to your right, and little overhead there, a little kind of a balcony kind of hanging over, chandelier over top there. This place, if not for what looks like no more than a couple of days of dust, this place is very recently lived in, though there is a little bit of time between, a little bit dustier than that, because they were also away for a bit before you all had approached here, before they returned back to town. So everything kind of off to your right opens up to a parlor area there with a piano and a couple of other instruments kind of spread about. Separate area to your right that seems to lead off some large room, some kind of a entertainment room or something. And then upstairs, more bedrooms. Pretty simple, kind of basic layout. Most of the rooms are upstairs there. The walls themselves going from the ground floor up to the second floor. A smear of blood across the wall, up the steps.
Okay. So, can I then deduce that the bodies are most likely upstairs and hence the source of this smell? Or would it?
If you're
Or would you
if you're
rather
kind
I
of just
look around
following your
on the
nose here, you're just kind of following the smell. Let me get a perception check.
Okay.
Ira's following it like a pie on a window right now.
19.
19. So
Whew, stinky.
there's certainly a bit of a foul scent coming from the downstairs area off to the backside there. It's could just be, there's a little bit of a sweetness that hangs under it that kind of suggests it might just be rotten food, whatever's been left here since things have been closed up. That real decay, that real death scent is definitely permeating from the upstairs there, thick enough to make its way down the stairs.
I might have missed it, and I apologize. Could you rehash a little bit about the basic structure of this? How is it a villa with outbuildings? Is it just a big tall house? How many floors? And then how wide is it, and how deep is it?
It looks to be about 2 floors. The section that you guys are in, this open area here, is probably about 15 by 20 feet, stretching from, a lot more further back than it does wide. There's the parlor off to your right there. Decent sized parlor, probably another 15 by 15 feet in there. Off to your left, there's a longer room there. Looks to be some kind of like a living room or a room to entertain guests and such. And then so it goes kind of long backwards. So you're looking
Is
forward.
it wood or stone, by the way?
It's wood.
Okay.
It is mostly wood. From where you are, you can't see exactly what else is in the back there, but kind of assume it's probably a lot more, functional things, kitchens and stuff like that off in the back section of the lower floor. But it looks to stretch back a good ways. This place looks to be kind of a longer building. And then second floor, from where you are, the way it kind of opens up in the front there, it looks like it's probably just packed with the rooms there. Because the steps go upstairs to your right and crosses over. And then
So
you can
over
see
the parlor?
Yeah, you can see a couple of
upstairs?
doors that are kind of over that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Remember, guys, everything here is evidence.
I think we should either check his room or see if those people were killed in a ritual style or just killed.
Okay, you go first, Torin.
Ira's gonna take it as shallow breath. Just make sure that they're sure about this, and then head up the stairs.
You're a champ. I'm heading back with him, like going behind him.
All right, one sec.
I was gonna say, as we're walking, I can spend some energy and determine if there's anything living in this house, but since they use a crowbar to open the front door, I'm assuming that no one's been in here for a while, so that'd probably be a waste.
Maybe no one alive.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting your guys' echo pools added in there as well. I'm
that
listening.
D10 doesn't count. I didn't put any.
Oh no. Okay.
I'll redeem some points for a D20 roll. I forgot we could actually do the pool of echoes.
All right.
There. I'll do one for a 9. Oh man.
All right.
I guess
Got
the
those
hardest
in
part
there.
will be to figure out which one was his room. To be fair.
Yeah.
6, 9, and 10.
I mean,
All right, and then which way are you guys going? So, and Jasper, just to make sure that we're on the same page there, because again, anytime that you guys add in a new one for ones that exist, first added, first gone. So, the one spot is a D20 with an 8. 2 is a D20 with a 7. 3 is a D10 with a 7. 4 is a D20 with a 12. 5 is a D20 with a 6, and now 6 is a D20 with a 9. Just to make sure we're on the same page there. All right, and then, all right. So, sorry if you guys said something. I kind of missed it as I was updating all the pools there. So, what are you guys? How are you guys approaching this?
Ira was just gonna walk up the stairs after taking a second to collect themselves, and then march right up the stairs.
All right. So, as you're stepping up these stairs there, given that kind of settled, wooden steps that haven't been stepped on in a while, gives you a lot more those deeper creaks as you're stepping up towards the top there. Your footsteps echoing throughout this area. When you get to the top, the smell like a freight train just smashes into you. It's coming from every direction. You can see that along the walls there's a number of different things kind of halfway painted on there. They don't look to be letters or necessarily sigils. They almost look like insane doodles. And you can see under a couple of them, say the tools that were used to make these doodles. A couple of individually sliced off fingers that are sprawled about the hallway.
Oh my.
Man, I wish
Okay.
Ragnar was here now.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened? Wait, what happened? Sorry.
I wish Ragnar was here now. This is
Human
demonic.
fingers and stuff like demonic or something like. Hold on a second. Demonic. I'm going to use my divine sense just in case there's some celestial fiend or undead. Like reaching my hand in front of me and closing my eyes. It's the area. It's 60 feet of myself.
No,
For
no
10
hint of
minutes.
anything supernatural in that sense in the area. No creatures, no undead, no celestials, no fiends.
Okay, it's just really creepy. We have
Upstairs,
to,
there are a total of 3 doors that you're seeing. One at the far end there, kind of a smaller space on the door there. It looks to be going up maybe to some kind of an attic. 2 more doors along the walls here, and then 1 more kind of to the left and on the back side of the hallway. All the doors closed. The one at the far end there, to the back, something else painted on the front door of it. Hard to see from where you guys stand, kind of just above the steps there in the shadows, but something painted on the door.
Is that the direction that the blood smears go in, or do they go?
The blood
do any
smears
blood
go
smears?
in all directions here.
Okay.
So, quick question. Did Captain Sharp, he said he had clerics come in? Did he have, like, any arcanists come in?
He didn't mention having anybody come in to do any kind of seances or anything like that. He had just the normal kind of people come through to try to collect information, but most, it's kind of assuming you guys had a bit more conversation kind of in between the times there. Most that did go in there, no one was trying to stay long. Places that get everybody the creeps, smells bad. They were trying to kick rocks.
Do I potentially recognize any of these strange paintings as maybe symbols from like a dark or druid circle or something of the sort? Or
Give me a history check.
a history check? Okay.
Kind of looking at the doodles there, and
Oh, okay. That's an 8.
no, as far as you can tell, they don't look like any symbols that you've seen before or anything like that. They're really much less symbols. A lot of them very much look like exactly, as I said, they're doodles. Some of them,
Okay.
a lot of them look like just some guy standing, like a little circle, little more than a stick figure, standing on some kind of a boat with maybe a torch or a lantern in his hand. Again, it's like trying to take images out of clouds. It's kind of, is that what I'm seeing, or is that what he drew, or is that just what I'm seeing in this? What's the test? What's that thing?
The Rorschach test.
Rorschach test. That's it.
Hey, Finvar, Torin, Jasper, do you guys see a man on a boat in this one picture? Would they? Because that's how you describe like a man on a boat with a lantern, right?
I mean, there's
Yeah, but
nothing
once you
more than
suggest it, it's kind of hard to say if they're seeing that now because you suggested it. Like when you point out the cloud. Oh yeah, I do see the duck.
Okay,
know?
so I ruined what I wanted to check. But okay, I ruined what I wanted to check then. Damn it.
I mean, it's a stain of blood and some part of a body of someone, no? Like,
Sure, most likely his
Yeah, it's all
parents.
blood. Yeah, it's all
I
definitely
mean, I'm going
blood.
to look at Aaron and say, I mean, you're sick, you know? What are you saying, man?
I'm trying to see if there's any. I was trying to see if there was anything in the doodles, maybe a hint into the
Don't
madness.
try to be a chicken and you're first. Go choose a door. I'll follow you.
In that case, I'll go to the door that you said had a marking on it at the back, the one that leads to the attic, correct?
All right, and what were you saying a second ago, Torin? Like you're trying to say something.
I was gonna look for his room. I guess the one that doesn't have like bloodstains going from it or into it. Probably the one that's across the way.
All right,
From that
so
one.
as they're kind of heading off towards that other room there, Torin, you step towards, kind of looking through some of them. A lot of them, only one of them doesn't seem to have any kind of blood markings on them. That's the most center one when you're stepping up the stairs there. Kind of pushing through on the inside as you peek in. It is dark in here, not many candles lit. But what little bit of light sheds in, it looks like a very, if you put on your goggles, you get a better view of it. It's a very simple young gentleman's room. It's got a rolling desk, a simple bed set up in there. You can see a lute pushed up in the corner there. Doesn't like gets much play with the cobwebs and who knows how long it's been there.
I think
Pretty. Go ahead.
Torin's gonna think, where would he hide something? And check the desk, under the bed, and maybe even in the loot.
I'd like to, since we've got Finvar and Ira heading further down the passageway, I'll back up Torin.
All right, so the two of you are heading in there. And so everyone's kind of splitting off and checking their own ways there, starting off with that first room there with Torin and all them. So
We have
Torin and
noticed him.
Jasper, as the two of you are in this room here, breaking off and kind of search some things, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Hey, Torin, I'm proficient, so I'm going to assist you.
Awesome. Because I need it. So I'm gonna roll it. Advantage.
Yep.
And just to add something on top, I'm gonna use this purity dice and add a d10. Just because.
Oh,
About right. 23.
All right. So going through everything, the both of you are kind of searching over the tops, looking under through these drawers, tearing through some stuff. The little roller desk that you're over at, when you open it up, it does have strange kind of markings in the top of it there. More doodles, but smaller ones. These ones look to be carved into the desk at the top, but still hidden by the rolling tray there. First, it doesn't look like you guys are finding much as far as aside from just these random scribblings. And as you're kind of closing that and dropping down that roller desk back, you get a little glimpse of something, a little shine of something just under the desk there. Like it fell, got stuck just up in the corner near the back side of the desk.
Oh. Look closer.
Getting a little bit closer to it. Just looks to be a coin. A little thicker than the average coin, but otherwise it's no different than just a common copper coin.
A penny. All right, I'll pick it up.
All right. pick it up, and despite being little more than just one individual little copper, it's got a surprising bit of weight to it. Kind of feels a little heavy, and just picking it up and holding it for a second, you get this overwhelming kind of feeling of sadness.
I don't know why, but this is upsetting, Jasper.
What, do you think it's enchanted?
I don't know, but I'm about to cry, man.
So that feeling, just to anchor it in a little bit more, it's not so much just pure like emotional sadness. It's like this sense of hopelessness, not from you.
Okay.
It's more like on your end, it feels almost more like empathy
Okay.
for someone in that state of sadness. Like when you see someone who's just so hopeless and down on their luck, that kind of feeling, but it's just so strong that it's almost washes over you.
Have either of us seen anything like this coin before, or read about it?
The coin itself, it looks like just a basic coin.
Okay.
So, other than that, but at a glance, it does. Again, it is a little bit thicker, and it does have a weird kind of shine to it. Not simple, that simple copper shine to it. It's got a little bit of an aura itself that you pick up on, as a matter of fact, Jasper. Let me go ahead and get
Strength check.
Acrobatics?
let me get perception, but you can add in, if you're not already, you can add proficiency for Arcana.
I am
yeah.
proficient in perception, so I will also. Can I? Because this is a more magical thing. Or?
This is kind of more him on his own, kind of his notice of the little bit of an oddity there.
All right, let me just check. Just because I'm not proficient, but I do have a +2, I'm going to use, just because I don't trust my rolls right now, I'm going to use my portent. Nope, I'm not going to use it because I already used the 17 on the Fae, so I'll just roll. Sorry for that journey. Yep, that's why I don't trust it. So a total of 8.
Total of 8. So it's not immediately obvious to you what is out of place, but you certainly get the feeling that something isn't quite what it seems with this coin.
Okay.
Can I pull the amethyst out that we had a while ago and just hover over it or put it next to it, see if anything happened? The one from the Calum.
Oh yeah, the one that revealed the unscrambled the magical text. Yeah.
Okay.
And if that doesn't show anything, even maybe hover it over the markings as well.
Okay. So so pull out the you pull out this chunk of amethyst there, and as kind of wave it over, there is this little jolt. Kind of feel the coin in your hand kind of shaking there. The amethyst itself, whatever magical energy happens to flow through there, seems to have some kind of strange reaction between the two. There is a spark. The coin itself lets off this jolt of electricity, some kind of arcane energy. You do take 2 lightning damage. So as it kind of singes your hand before dropping to the ground there. When it does, you can see the illusion around this coin start to break. On the coin itself, it's still copper, but much thicker than any common coin that you would see around these parts here. On the front of it, there is carved into it, engraved there, a man on a boat with a lantern and something written around the edges there in some script you don't quite recognize. What languages do y'all speak real quick? I'm looking at you, Jasper.
I speak Elvish and Giant.
Elvish and Giant, okay, it's neither of those.
Elvish and Draconic. I did buy the Comprehend Languages scroll, but I haven't scribed it yet, so that's out. So, no luck.
No look at the moment. So you guys have the coin.
Hold
You've
on
broken
to
through
that.
the illusion. You can see something on there. On the opposite side of the coin, by the way, is just a picture of a skull. And you can see there is something engraved on there, some writing. But you're not able to decipher it at the moment.
Well, if that's all that's in this room, how about we join the others?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
Now-
good with me.
Flipping over there as you guys were entering that room, in the other room at the same time, Ira, followed by Finvar, had been entering in here. Now, what you all see as you enter this room is nothing short of horrific. Without being overly grotesque, the bodies here have not been removed. Whether because people just refuse to touch it or what the case is, but what is displayed ahead of you is terrible. The bodies of the families set up in horrific poses, skin flayed and expanded in ways that should never be. The remains looking as if they had wings where they once didn't, is the closest I'll try to put it. This is not simply just
This is more
Just
than just
murder.
mutilation.
Yeah, this isn't just simple mutilation. This is set up almost like some kind of an art piece.
This is madness. What are we doing here? I'm going to investigate it more closely.
Okay.
With fear, but I mean, I want to look into the the craftsmanship of the one who did it, because it's
So give me an investigation check.
+0. Perfect.
I'm not proficient, so I can't give you a hand there.
6.
So, from what wilderness experience do you kind of have here investigating some of this here? It's not, you don't know all the details, all the little minutiae as far as how this was done, but you can tell that the slices were clean, and it's the way that this is displayed. Looking around the room here, no signs of any struggle. This wasn't any kind of a rush job. One thing you're sure of is that this was something that was done very slowly and meticulously.
Okay, without saying a word, I'm going to cast on them with a ritual. I'm going to pose in the bed. Are they in a bed, or like it's a bedroom, right?
So they are essentially in the center of this room. The two children in chairs there. They seem to be, as you're looking closer to it, at certain points nailed into the chairs. The wife posted up, strapped beside. The husband flayed with wires hinge to the top, seemingly holding him up with the flayed body behind them.
I'm going to try to cast detect poison and disease to see if they died. I mean, or the man used a tranquilizer or something like that to collect more evidence
Poison
with a
disease.
ritual.
No signs of poison or disease here. At this point in time, so you've casted 2 ritual spells there. So at that time, by then, Torin and Jasper, you guys are making your way over and entering into the room here as he's investigating these remains.
While he would have been doing the ritual, I would have lowered my head and offered a silent prayer to their souls. Just so I'm not standing there like a bump on a log.
Nice. So he's in there giving prayer. Let me see something. All right. Go ahead.
When I see Jasper like going in the room, I'm going to look at them and guys, this whatever did this is either really fast or really intelligent. So
Quick question. You said the 2 kids were in a chair, like nailed to it.
Right.
Are they facing each other?
The 2 of them.
Or like facing like this?
So as you're kind of looking at it and stepping straight head on, it's almost in a sick kind of way set up like a portrait, like a family portrait would be. The two chairs with the children are sitting forward and straight on. The mother is kind of standing just off to the side there, the way that she's knelt in at one point, halfway to the chair, halfway suspended to keep her almost standing there. And then behind them, kind of almost looming over them, the father is hung up on display.
Okay, never mind then.
did you guys discover something else?
Yeah. Ira, you mentioned a man on a boat.
I did. I thought I saw it in one of the bloody portraits that were quite hastily drawn outside the.
Is it like this?
Does it look fairly? Does it look like the man on the boat with the lantern when I look at the coin?
It does, in a very crudish kind of way. This looks like it's almost like when a child tries to draw their favorite mascot. You get the gist of it, but it's very expertly chiseled, or seemingly engraved or chiseled into that coin.
This thing has some magic to it. This little coin.
And
Maybe there's magic here also. Jasper, could you like detect the ambient magic to make a?
I could. It would take some time because I didn't prepare that spell, so I'd have to take another 10 minutes.
I mean, we could look into the other rooms while you're here casting it.
I was thinking maybe this one a little bit more.
Resin, just before we move on from this, when Torn showed me the coin, do Druidic, Dwarvish, or Elvish are either of those the languages? So would I recognize it?
Druidic, Dwarvish, or Elvish? They are not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Fenvor, what languages do you speak?
I'm going to look at the coin and no, I don't know this. Well, I was thinking one thing that could work. The Calrathians that like hunted my farm and like invaded us. They left behind some like some materials. Maybe I could have looked into the Calrathian to see if it's the same language, but if not, that's it. I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, and Common. That's it.
So as you guys are staring off, still kind of gathering yourselves and trying to figure out where to go with this information here. You hear a little, almost a twinkle in the air there, as behind you there's a sudden glow in the hallway just past the door, peeking out as another one of these little silver fey creatures comes floating about, looks at the lot of you in the doorway, and starts dipping off. And that's where we're gonna take. Oh, I think make sure we can run it. Cool. That's where we're gonna go ahead and take a break, run an ad.
Screener. The fade is a screener.
Clem said I didn't do anything. You know what you did, Clem.
You choose the greatest times.
Every
That's all I'll
time.
say.
Every time. All right. So we'll come back. We'll deal with this thing, and then we'll see where everybody's gonna go with the next step of the investigation there. See, nice, light-hearted D&D. That's what we're doing today. All right. BRB, everybody. And FYI, like I like to inform everybody every time so that you know we run these ads every time we take a break. That way you do not get any of the random ads that pop up while we were playing, so you don't miss a single moment. Another way not to miss a single moment is to, not go anywhere, because we will be right back. All right, everybody. BRB.
Woohoo.
All right, what is up, everybody? We are coming back with more of the game here. We got to take care of this chaos that Plem has, as fucking always, come through to wreak havoc down upon us. So here we are. Let's get the group back in here. And yeah, which this will all be theater of the mind because I do not have a map for this. Surprise, surprise. Oh, who'd have thunk it? But
Oh no.
that's all right. Still gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll those initiatives for me whenever you're ready.
I don't know what that is.
I want to fight it.
16.
23.
15.
12. Yay.
We don't have to fight it, right? I mean, are you going to?
All right, one more time. What did you have there, Ira?
16.
16. Finvar?
15.
15. And Torin?
23.
23.
Oh man, I used all my stuff in the last one of these things.
I didn't even get a chance to use anything, so I'm happy.
Clem's gonna make sure you guys never have any resources ever.
Hey,
All
I
right.
managed to get by without using anything. I
So
don't
with
know.
that in the hallway there, as you guys are kind of turning these things in the doorway there, before it sprints off, it is gonna go ahead and start off with. Oof. So it shines up its inner light, that little silver sparkle brightens up, bursts out, and I need everyone to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Save. 14.
Natural 20.
20.
24.
30 for me.
18 for me.
18. All right. So anybody under a 15, that's going to be Ira and Finvar, are blinded as this thing flares up like a flashbang before it gets just flying as quickly as it can, as you guys are caught up in that flash, moving its way further down the hallway there. And with that, it'll end its turn. It's going to bring us over to Torin in pursuit.
I don't have my blunderbuss. Okay.
Blow off half the wall of this fucking building here.
Oh wait, those won't take. I've been marking off superiority dice for this tactical mind. It's my second wind. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shot at the creature, and this will be a trip attack.
All right.
If it'll roll. It's not. Hold on. It's not giving me the option to roll.
What is it for? Which
There
one?
we
Oh, there
go.
it
I
goes.
had to right click and do it.
Okay.
23.
23 will hit.
All right, let's do something. Why is it? It's making me have to right click. Sorry. There we go. That'll be 10 points of piercing with. Where's the D? There it is, right there. With an extra D8 on top. Another 7 of 17 points total.
All right.
And it has to make a DC 14 strength. Is it strength? Yeah.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Which it is not going to make. Got a 4.
Nice. So it is pro.
So it's parked lower prone. So again, it is kind of hovering there. So it twists and kind of spins in the air there as it's trying to correct itself, but speed still drops to 0 effectively. Anything else?
Question of
What's up?
when he did damage to that, was that a spell or a power that the Fae used to blind the others? Meaning, I'm asking if there's going to be if there needs to be a concentration check for the damage done.
I don't think it's constantly emitting the light.
No, it's an ability. So I guess technically it's not really magical. It's not really so much a spell. It's just kind of
Okay.
flashing itself off there. So
Sounds
it's
good.
kind of, if you're within the range of it and it does that, then you have to make that save. Otherwise, no. But
good.
one thing it does do is after you make your attack there and take that hit, as it's kind of floating back, it does reach backwards and cast essentially silver lines of webbing fill from the doorway there, that space in the hall, covering about a 20-foot cube there. So the whole kind of line, that good, 20-foot little line there of the hallway is filled up with this silver lines of thread-like webbing. And then
Nice.
anything else there?
Do we have to make
John?
a save for that?
So when you are in the webbing, let's see, let me pull it back up here.
If it's the web spell, it's when the creature's turn starts.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
if it's the web spell.
whenever you enter it or if you start your turn in it, then you have to make a dexterity saving throw or you're restrained.
Cool. Make sure. No, that'll be it. My turn.
All right. And then, how does that work that way then? Because technically,
Oh,
I'm gonna
also
say you're
it's
still gonna make the
longbow.
save there because you didn't start your turn there, but it's still, you're now in there. So let me get a dexterity save from you there,
21.
Torin. 21. All right, you're gonna clear it. Good for you.
Also,
what's
the
that?
longbow has a slow effect, so I think, what was it? How much movement did they lose for that?
Well, you knocked it prone with a used trip, right? So you knocked it prone, so you put it down to 0 for that turn there.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, it's not gonna go any lower than that. I think by the time it recovers, both will be off. All right, and then Ira, you're up.
So was I close to either Jasper or Finvar at the start of this?
Yeah, you all are essentially right there in the hall, in the door of that hallway there. So it takes about anybody wherever you were in the door. It's about 5 feet. Just making your way
So
to the door.
I
to
could
break
reach
that
out and
hallway.
realistically touch either of them.
To anybody in your group, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a dice because I'm blinded, right? So I'm just gonna roll something to decide for this. Evens is going to be Jasper. Odds is going to be Finvar for this one because I'm
Alright.
blinded, so I don't. Let's see, D6. Odds Finvar. I'm gonna reach back where I remember Finvar being, and I am going to cast guidance on him.
Okay,
Alright.
the moment he touched me, I meant to scream like a little girl, like I'm blinded. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Well, exactly, because I don't know that you're blinded either.
Stranger
I think
danger.
it's a
Stranger
ghost
danger.
hunting us.
All right. All right. Anything
And,
else?
And I'm too disoriented to walk if I'm blinded, so I'm not going to try moving.
You're gonna stay where you are. All right.
I'm going to hold position.
All right, Finvar, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to unblind me with what did you cast on me?
I casted guidance, so
Guidance.
it adds a 1d4 to any of your
Okay, so
any of your checks.
do I have to roll again the Constitution saving throw?
What is it that you're trying to do? Are you trying to make your way?
Does the blind how much does it last the blind?
It lasts until the start of the creature's next turn.
Stay. I mean, I'm going to grab my dagger, put it to the air, and say, "Where are you coming from me?" Don't me, but I don't know. I don't have any clue what's happening around me, so I'm just going to pass right there.
Okay. So just clarify. So what exactly are you doing? Because I know you can't see anything. You said you're attacking, but what? You're gonna step out in the hallway and then try to attack the creature?
No, I'm in the room right now.
Right.
Like, without moving, Ira touched me. I'm going to like look at Ira, but I'm blinded, and I'm going to pull my dagger, say, and try to taunt the ghost, saying that he comes in front of me, and wait for him. That's it.
Okay, so Finvar pulls out his blade and starts screaming at himself, and
Exactly.
all right, Jasper, you're up,
All right.
and we have a memory trigger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This happened earlier today.
Yeah.
I had a ghost encounter when I was in my farm. I have a lot of fear for ghosts and like mystical things. That's why also I fear magic, because it's like tricky and doesn't work like other things do. So that's why I'm scared to my death right now.
All right. Finvar does not like scary stories.
I'm not.
I got a 13 on my dexterity saving throw, so I am restrained, I understand. So rather than try to get out of this, I'm going to, since the creature is in the doorway, I'm just going to cast first level Witch Bolt at it.
Oh, did we have to make dexterity saving throws as well there, Arisen, or?
Hold on, let me check this guy's what his spell
Sorry.
save is even gonna be. You said you made a what now?
13?
A 13, yeah. 13 is gonna just barely, but yeah, as you're going through, you are gonna get entangled in there as you're going up, so you are restrained. Then what is it you're doing?
I'm going to cast Witch, instead of moving or using my action to break out of the web, I'm just going to cast Witch Bolt from where I am.
All right, so go ahead, fire Witch Bolt at it. It is with disadvantage though.
All right, so I am going to, I rolled a 7. I'm going to roll another one so I get the disadvantage, and then I'm going to use a luck point. Yep, so that would be either a 13 or a 22. I'm going to use a luck point to roll a third time. And I would use the higher between the 7 and whatever I rolled now as the lucky.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 9. So 13 to hit.
13 to hit, which a 13. Find my guy here. Does not quite hit. As he is still at this thing, the fairy is still over there, kind of halfway twirling, trying to regain itself from being knocked prone from a Torin there. Your firebolt flies by, it twists, and kind of just goes right past over the top of it as it's trying to regain its balance.
Well,
there.
I cast Witch Bolt, so we're still connected. We've got that. So I've got this lightning crackling energy connecting the center of my chest with the Fae's torso. I sent a pulse of energy down the first time to try to get it with the initial attack. That that he resisted that lightning strike, but we're still connected. So on future turns, I can use a bonus action to to do a little bit of damage. That's how Witch Bolt works now in this new 2024.
Oh.
But so we're connected at least, but I didn't do any damage this turn.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's an interesting change. All right, for sure.
My speed is 0 since I'm restrained, so I am going to do nothing else.
That is interesting.
All right, back with that, it brings us back to the top here, starting back over with his turn here. Now, that does mean that Ira and Finvar, you guys are going to get your vision back. This thing is going to continue
Sorry.
breaking his... Go ahead.
Was it Torrent's turn or is it the creature's turn?
It's the creature's turn.
The creature went before Torin last time too.
Yeah. So with that... Oh, hey, Countrified. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it.
Ooh.
Hope you're enjoying the game. It's getting
Welcome.
wacky as always. We got Plemon here causing chaos. So with that, the thing is going to keep on flying. It's going to this time fly its way down the stairs, kind of turn towards the parlor there. You can see a light increases from that direction. Kind of something glowing very brightly in that direction now. And that's where it's going to end its turn.
So, I guess it's my turn now?
It is.
Would the identify spell give us the what's it called? Command word for the broom?
It is.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah. It gives you all the information.
Okay. I will hop on the broom and say the command word and follow it.
All right, first off, I need a dexterity save from you for the
Oh no.
for the web.
Oh man.
I'm sure
That's a
you'll be fine.
22.
22.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm rolling
So,
great today.
so you are over there just break dancing through this shit like lasers, like a little Tom Cruise. You get out, hop on the broom there, and you're flying after it.
Mm-hmm. And you just get in the range to take a shot.
All right, so once you come around that corner there, as you kind of fly down over the top of the railing there, down towards the bottom step, kind of sitting on the broom, you can see he's in that parlor there in a back little corner with a portal halfway sparked up and opening, kind of starting to spiral there, trying to make his escape. And you're taking a shot at him?
Yes.
Go for it.
Please. Hit.
Please.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And I'm making this one a trip attack as well. To hopefully
Alright.
stop his cast. Let's see, so roll damage. 7 points of piercing. And then D8. And another 3 on top of that. He needs to make a DC 14 strength.
Which this weak little bastard comes nowhere near.
Nice. So he's not prone. Does it stop the portal a little bit?
It does interrupt his casting of it, so the portal itself is not fully broken. It seems to kind of follow him as he's moving, but it's not spiraling like it was a moment ago. You did a total of how much? 10 damage?
I believe so. It was 7 and 3.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else?
That'll end my turn.
All right. Ira, you're up and you can
have-
see.
Having my sight back, would I have enough movement to make it to the stairs to get to where I can see the ferry as well?
So from where you are running past, assuming you can make it through the web there, no problem, and running over to the top of the stairwell, you'll be able to see Torin kind of standing off like at the opening to the parlor where he took his shot off there without
Double moving?
dashing without a dash. A dash would get you down there kind of next to, closer to Torin.
Oh,
Is
shoot.
the web gone, by the way?
That is a good question. Nope, web is still there.
Okay.
Even there's not much I can do for a bonus action, but if I can at least get over there, Yeah, so I'll start by trying to move then through the web to get to the stairs.
All right, let me get that dexterity save.
Dexterity save coming right up. Oh, that's an 8.
And as you go to start making your way through, as soon as you hit it, just pulls you back in place there. So you are stuck posted up at the top.
And then I don't have the option then to use an action to try and get out of that now, or
I don't believe until you're. Let's see. Yeah, you can. It doesn't require.
I could use an action.
Well, yeah,
right
it
now?
doesn't. It doesn't say that you have to wait until next turn. So you can go ahead if you want to go ahead and take an action. It would be a. Be a 14 athletics.
Athletics.
To rip
Okay.
free.
All right, I'm gonna try it. We're looking at a nice 4.
You pull. You pull again. You pull a little more. It doesn't give. You are
Yeah, it's stronger
in
than
there
me.
pretty. You're in there pretty tight.
Well, with that, that's all I can do.
All right, and that's gonna bring
I'm
us
just in there
over to
struggling.
Finvar.
Okay, now with my sight recovered, I'm going to hear the screams of Aya that's trapped in the web.
Ah!
Looking in that direction, seeing that Jasper is also in my part of the web, right? Torin is the only one that made it out. I'm going to try and jump the web as well. And I'm going to use a lucky point for that. So the steady saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is that double 20s right there?
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck? I wasted on my luck on this.
All right, so you essentially Spider-Man your way through this shit. Like,
I mean, I'm going to jump on the back of Era's on the back of Era's and jump through the web and fall with a perfect choreography. Boom, and then
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to jump through the staircase. No, like the stairs. No, the corridor. I see the wisp there, like in the part where Torin shot at her.
so
Like,
so once you leap through, jumping off of Iris back there, leaping in, you make your way over to the top of the stairs. That's as far as your natural movement's going to take you to the top of the stairs. Where at the bottom there, you can see Torin standing over there. He's on the broom. He's fired off a shot, and he's kind of just floating there on the broom with his longbow in hand. You'd have to
I
dash
don't
to get the
see
rest of to get the rest of the way down there.
But from there, do I see the
You don't have a direct line of sight on the
Okay.
creature. The only other thing that you see there is just a bright glow coming from that parlor area.
Okay, so could I jump like from up there to below the stairs?
You want to leap off the stairs and kind of just drop down?
Yeah.
It would still require a dash because you've used up your movement to get from where you were in the room out to here. So your movement is used up. So if you want to dash and try to leap over, you can
Okay,
do that.
then I'll dash and
You're gonna
I'll
dash?
jump.
All right, if
Yeah.
you're jumping, give me an acrobatics check. Hey, what's up, Rachel? How you been?
23.
23. All right. So you drop off it, you do the full superhero landing, just drop down to the knee there, and before you stand back up, make your way, puts you back over side by side with Torin as he's floating on the broom there. You can see inside now where the little fey creature is still floating there, still kind of spun up from being hit with Torin's trip attack, but that portal still halfway open right off ahead of him.
Okay. I cannot throw a dagger with my bonus action, right?
No.
Because I didn't attack. Okay, so I'm going to stand there, like beside Thorin, looking at the fairy.
All right.
doing the T-pose.
All right, Jasper, you're up.
Well, when the Fey creature got total cover by going down the hallway from me, the witch bolt faded, so I no longer have that connection.
Okay.
And it's too far away for me to do anything, so I'm just going to try to break out of the web. Use my action.
Go ahead and give me that roll there. It's a 14 athletics.
I rolled a 14.
You tear free, so you managed to get loose of that, and from where you were standing there, partially in the hallway, it gets you movement-wise, will get you to the top of the steps.
Okay.
All right.
I can't do anything else, so that's my action.
All right. Back to the top here with this creature as it rights itself out there, floats over, spins around, looks at the two of you standing in the doorway there. Fingers to its ears again. Turns around, spins a bit more. The portal spirals once again. Passes through. Portal closes behind.
Bummer.
Would it have any movement from Torn's trip attack, or?
Yeah, he regains his movement back at the top of his turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look at Corinne and say, what we were following, by the way? I didn't see a thing.
It was one of those things that
Hold
spit
on.
out.
Cut that real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me double check something on there because he may not have gotten away, you guys. Let me double check.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
No, because you might. I think I might have actually misthought that. I'm glad you brought it up because I'd rather get it right now.
The longbow has slow as well, which reduces it by 10 more feet.
So it gets negative 10 feet, so it moves back towards us.
No.
All right, how much? So prone up half. How much does the slow reduce it?
Minus 10.
Minus 10. No, let's leave him with just. Wait, let me check one other thing. What's his thing's flying speed? Nope. Still has enough movement left in there. So yep, it does step through that portal, which closes up behind it. Fades out.
Okay.
Well,
you guys
Ferry was one of those.
have to remember
one of
that
those
you guys
things.
are in the murder house. All right. Well,
Why do they keep appearing like wherever we go?
What was that again?
I mean, they appear 3 times today? Is it the town haunted or something?
It's been 3
Oh
times.
God, we're haunted, not just the town.
I mean, maybe we bought the haunting.
Oh,
I
God.
wonder.
we're gonna have to limit those, y'all. No more for this session, please, you guys. I'm letting you know now. It's getting
Don't
called
say it
out.
out loud.
I love
Don't
y'all. I
say it.
appreciate the bits. They mean a lot. We really appreciate them. We're trying to do stuff over here, but no more today. If you put any bits in there, you can still use the mysterious stranger if you'd like. Go for it.
I
But
said that other one's worse.
Wait, which? Oh,
we haven't. I've
no.
even put the worst stuff in there.
mysterious
Well,
creature.
Finvar is, yeah.
Wait till the gate
either
cube comes.
There's either Midway has some connection with these things, or we're just.
Anyway.
All right. Now that's a.
I think.
What were
enough
we doing
evidence.
again?
We have the coin, and we have the imprint of the image of the murder because it's not going to leave my head in a long time.
Yeah.
And we can, I mean, go find this kid now. And,
Well, let's go make sure the others are good, not stuck in that web still.
oh yeah.
Get me out of
And then,
The web itself, as you're in there, does kind of phase away and just drop you loose there. Hey, we got an anonymous gifter out there. Appreciate that. Looks like a Countryfy got himself a sub. Nice.
nice.
All right.
Well, guys, that was interesting.
So,
Again,
what's the plan?
should we keep looking around here a little bit, or should we go talk
Is there,
to Leon slash Bradley. Because Bradley slash Leon's in the dungeon.
Right. We still
Well-
haven't checked the attic, have we? Was there anything that looked like it was leading up there, or
I think we're in the attic.
are we're in the attic now? Or
No, you guys have not gone up to
We're
the
not?
attic.
Okay.
Okay.
so the attic, I mean,
Yeah, Ira would
it
head up
cannot
to the
be
attic.
any more creepy than this. So.
Also pray that nobody saw him fall.
All right.
But no, Ira would go up to the attic.
All right, making your way back up there, up to the attic itself. Up in the attic, as you step in, lots of creaks and everything give way underfoot. This place is absolutely caked with dust. It almost chokes you up to breathe it in as you're stepping up the stairs there. Looking around, it's not a very big space, no more than maybe 10 by 15. All sorts of things covered up. Looks like some kind of large mirror, something draped over it. And some strange smell. Something.
Could I look around for the source of that strange smell?
It's Finbar.
I mean, I haven't watched in 2 days, but I'm not. I don't smell that bad. Okay.
Very, very scared. Very scared. It doesn't take too much to find it, as it's in there. A little whiff. Look down. There's the ground itself is stained. It'd take much more than turning the head up a little bit. Top of this space, it's like whatever pets and critters may have been stirring around this household before. Looks like that's where this sicko started with. And his seclusion, playing in the attic before bringing it downstairs for his final performance. Not much else that you find signs of here. More carvings, strange doodles, much of what you've seen throughout the rest of the house.
All right. I think I was disturbed enough from this house, and we'll head back down to the second floor where everyone else was.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh,
You have to do the autopsy to the animals. I mean, you are good with it.
I guess I should.
We could identify that the weapon used was the dagger previously mentioned.
Is it possible to determine what killed the animals? Like if they were killed from this horrific display, them being pinned up in this horrific display, or if there was something else that killed them?
I mean, without going into too much detail on it, looking at it, there's a certain amount of more brutality here than what you saw downstairs. This screams a lot more. What was downstairs was disturbed, certainly, but there's something that's a lot more rage in this particular piece. It looks as though these limbs weren't necessarily sliced with the precision of the others, much more seemingly just ripped and hacked apart. Still pretty gross, though.
Yeah. Nope. Looks like this was the test before they moved on to doing what they did to their family. Unfortunately, getting any anger out, it seems.
Okay, you can leave if you want. I don't want to force you into anything that you don't want to do.
This is just disturbing.
Yeah, it is. Whatever made him this angry to be murdering his family?
I don't know if it was anger, Finbar.
I mean, what could be? Vengeance?
Insanity, confusion, other higher reasonings.
It's too. I don't know. He's a kid after all. Mm, he couldn't have done that in the previous room. The precision with the strikes of the knife were almost perfect. He was, I don't know, maybe he was planning more this than anything else. Mm. But something made him do it,
Could be third
magically
party.
or mentally. But
Well, I think we have all we can probably get from here at this point. So maybe we go check on Leon/Bradley now.
yeah, and he will answer for this.
And are we prepared if he decides to use force?
I'm prepared.
Because he looks like the captain's son. So other people aren't really going to believe that we're not just attacking his son if it comes down to it. So let's keep that in mind.
We only have to prove it to the captain, and that's it. We don't need explaining anything of this to the people.
I think it's gonna be hard to prove it, but it's just a coin that we don't even understand the language on.
That's. I think the language is the
True.
key to this mystery.
The only thing that we have is that there are drawings of this, the man on the boat, of this coin. Now we can maybe try to, with Jasper's help, maybe prove it's magical.
I mean, Jasper also saw that Brand/Leon had magical residue on his mind. Anyone with magic could see it. See it. I mean, no, Jasper, or are you? Well, magic could also identify the type of magic to prove that you are not inventing it.
Yeah, it's likely. I guess there's very little that we could know without really understanding this coin, and it's beyond my ability. So the only thing I can think of is we know that the Bond family's son had returned from a trip somewhere, and that evening, that's when he murdered his family. So maybe wherever Bradley Bond was on that trip, that might have something to do with it as well.
DM, I have a quick question. You said there was a flute or some sort, like a lute or something in his room. Did you say it was untouched or that it didn't really have any dust on it?
No, it looks very untouched. It's got it's dustier than the rest of the room. It's already got cobwebs, not growing from it, obviously, but, cobwebs accumulating on it. That's the word I'm looking for.
Never mind. I was thinking maybe we could have both of them play and see which one was better.
I mean, he could play wrong on purpose. We should find something in the house before leaving that give us a clue where they went, like to travel. Maybe we can pick up some information from there.
Well, there's those other rooms we haven't checked.
Maybe have a family picture too, to maybe spark some sort of response.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys are going back upstairs and looking through the other rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, together or splitting up?
Together.
I think it's best to stay together.
So, the room that you guys had gone into before looked to be likely the master bedroom from the setup and everything. A lot of the furniture was kind of just pushed out of the way for the big display off in the center of it where the corpse were set up in that horrific way. In the other rooms, the first one you step off into looks just to be some kind of a office or a workspace. Most of it is filled in with large bookshelves that kind of pack the space in there. Most the books, glancing upon them, they're all musical books. Notes, different orchestras and such that are all jotted down, information related to that. The last room there looks like it was the nursery where the two youngest slept. The room itself is like all the others. Doesn't show any signs of struggle or necessary chaos in there. But at the two beds, you can see the beds themselves stained over with big spots of red on the sheets. And then the red marks drug across the floor, leading out into the hallway. Otherwise, simple nursery, small wooden toys lay about, blocks and cubes. A little portrait. Again, there's no wallet-sized pictures here, so it's still a good, 2x3. But a simple portrait of the two younger siblings there. Both blonde-haired, very small, matching outfits in front of what looks like a pond.
I'll take that.
Okay, I'm gonna take the whole thing, or you're gonna cut the picture out the frame?
I'll just cut around the edges, take the picture out of the frame.
All right. Take it, roll it up, and stuff it away somewhere in your bag there.
Oh, I was gonna. We have we have the bag of holding, don't we? That we could put it in, or no? It has to fit through the opening of the bag, correct?
Oh, we can
Yeah,
just put
it has to be able to squeeze through the opening
Yeah,
there,
okay.
but so the whole frame wasn't gonna fit directly in there, but the rolled up one will. All right, and what are y'all up to now?
I want to look into the office that we passed and look through the paper, if the papers that are like, if there's any in the desk, or I want to find a clue where they went to travel. I mean, if they died the day before, they have to have something there. Like,
Okay, so go ahead and give me an investigation check. Just going back and searching through the papers there.
I'll assist him since I'm proficient.
All right,
Okay.
so go ahead and give me a reroll since you're gonna have advantage on it, and he's helping.
okay, much better. 19.
19. So
Thank you, Jasper.
going and searching through everything there, again, a lot of it's just notes, different musical numbers. It looks like he had worked on and never quite finished. You do find under one of the piles of all these notes and papers and musics and everything, the charts, you do find one letter. It doesn't like it had been sent just yet, half written, from the father, saying that his son has been acting a little off the past couple of days. Worried that maybe the road had just left him drained, but was considering taking him to the doctor. Letter was going to a doctor ahead of time, just letting him know that they may arrive there in the next day or so if he doesn't start acting more himself.
Okay, I pick it up and store it on my backpack. It's evidence. Jasper, he's a mention of the doctor, but he said that he was not acting accordingly, like 2 days before he sent this letter, so maybe it was before the travel.
Could be.
I mean, we're only guessing right now.
While they're chatting, I want to step off to the side and talk to the guy in my ring and see if I can get him to tell me more about that island that could be tied to this man on a boat thing. If he answers. See if it has any sort of connection.
So with the ring there, you do feel a kind of a tingling behind your eyes there. It starts to accumulate into a migraine just right there in your temple, getting more and more pressure. You kind of feel something moving your hand a little bit, not quite as if taking control, more it's more like the Ouija board when you have your hand on it and it moves on its own. It's not so much forcing you, it's kind of just guiding you as you reach in and pull that coin back out. The eyes start to hurt intensely. Give me a Constitution save.
21.
21. So for a moment there, it feels as if someone is taking and squeezing your eyes from the inside. The pain gets bad for a second, but you don't give in. You hold off and you stare down at this coin where it's almost like two sets of eyes, the vision colliding together, one understanding, one not. But for a moment you see the coin itself, the writing, you don't understand the words, but through this vision that you're getting, you can understand the meaning. It reads out there, a sailor of skins, ferryman on a crooked blade. His art is blood, his canvas is men, an obol to stow him away.
Could you repeat? I got that Sailor Man.
No worries. So it goes, a sailor of skins. The ferryman on crooked blade. His art is blood, his canvas men, an obol to stow him away.
Okay. I'll give the ring a little kiss, and I think that might help. And then I'll return back to them as they're discussing, and hold the coin up and repeat back. The sailor of skins, ferry of men on crooked blade, art is blood, canvas is men, and obol to stow away. This is what this says.
How did you manage to read it?
I don't know. The ring. I kind of used the ring a little bit to enlighten me.
Impressive.
Rub my head a little bit. Let's just say that person we found on that island, he's right here. I don't know if I ever told y'all that.
No. But the thing that's worrying me is you miraculously read it, but who is going to believe that it says that?
Maybe nobody has to believe it. Maybe we just gotta figure out what this means or what it ties to.
I mean, it's really creepy.
Jasper, do you recall anything you may have read of some sort of flare of men? That's
No,
like,
but
or
it sounds like a possession. And whatever we need to stow him away is tied into this riddle.
sailor of skins, ferryman on crooked. Maybe the crooked blade is the ferryman between the two.
Yeah, between the two.
So the blade is what we need.
Yeah.
Didn't Leon say the blade was missing something?
Yeah.
Maybe
This
it was
is what
circular,
he's
wasn't
saying.
it?
I think so. Maybe we can put that.
Maybe
That oval has to seal the blade.
We have to find the blade. We have to find the blade, I think.
I think we need to find Leon.
How much is your range of the spell, Jasper, to locate the object?
About 1,000 feet.
That's not too big.
I mean, if the blade was recovered, we could just ask the guard captain Sharf to see if the blade was recovered.
Yeah, and if not, we can go to the crime scene and find it from there.
I think he said that the Bradley / Leon, the one in prison, didn't have any weapons on him. Unless somebody turned in the blade, which...
Unlikely.
If it's a cursed blade, I don't know if it's going to want to turn itself in. I think we need to start with Leon.
Yeah.
Or at least the scene of the crime and dig around, see if it was thrown somewhere.
Oh, for sure.
One of the two.
Yeah,
Well,
and if-
the other thing to consider is, do we want to question Leon without his father, Captain Sharf, present? Because if it comes to any sort of bloodshed, or if we would need some sort of proof other than just us going to Captain Sharf's house and accosting his quote unquote
He
son.
said, she said.
Yeah.
It's a
I
good point.
mean, there will not be any blood, and if there is, it will be mine, not his. We will not be finding him. We will be only be questioning him and trying to find the dagger. If
Would you-
it's in his house, that's incriminating him directly.
We do have the paper. If the guards are with him, we could just show the paper and say we're bringing him for questioning.
Yeah.
And
we have
take him-
permission.
Or we can just go get his father and see if he's willing to come.
Sure. So
One of
crime
the-
scene first, or the boy
Mm,
next?
we should go to the crime scene first and have the most evidence before questioning the Leon /
For sure.
Brand.
All right. So when you guys finalize your plan there, we'll go ahead and take our last break for the night while they finalize exactly the next approach. Sound like they got something brewing on here, so who knows what bullshit they're about to try to put me through, y'all. We'll see. We'll see.
Gotta make your life hard, Risen.
I'm pretty sure it's what they live for. I figured it out, y'all.
What? We never said that.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run another ad break real quick while Plem out here trying to make more enemies because you know that's the life he chooses to live, y'all.
What did we do to you, Plum?
You was just there. You was just there looking at stuff. He's like, can't have that. No.
Can't have the players figuring stuff out. Need to be a rock.
Facts, nothing yet. Yeah, see. All right, y'all. So we'll be right back, and then we'll finish up for the night. BRB. What is up, everybody? Coming back, getting everything going again. Yeah. So we're not gonna waste no time here. We're gonna put the creepy background music back on and figure out what our crazy adventurers are doing here.
Is it just me, or do you still have the battle music? It might just be me.
I changed it a while ago, so if it didn't change on your end, I don't know.
I'm a
I don't know.
refresh.
Sometimes I don't always
I was
know
like,
how the experience is translating over there. I only see the
doing the
one side.
investigation, and I was like, man, this is intense.
All
We
right,
do have
so
a memory trigger available if anyone wants to use it,
oh, nice.
by the way.
If anybody has anything, otherwise, any plans on what the next move is here? What you gonna do?
I would say this reminds Torin of his old job. Investigating, finding out secrets, searching for information to provide back to maybe a not so trustworthy group, but now this time he's doing it for a good purpose. And it's kind of enlightened him a little bit to try harder and to focus more on not screwing up like he did in the past.
Okay. And so with that, as you taking that second there and just kind of recalling the previous investigations and kind of missions you have been on for the order and everything, at that point in time, still running with your mentor and him having you under wing. Now, something that you recall one time him trying to impress upon you, despite how things had gone down, in the end, you knew that he had always tried to get you to understand the value of failures. Sometimes you miss something, but learning that helps you to find it the next time, and so on and so forth. And so that kind of helps you know you're trying to stumbling about here, but you've had enough failures that you're pretty sure you can find the success here. And I'm going to go ahead and give you inspiration on that as well.
Nice.
All right. And then what's the move, everybody?
You go to the crime scene.
Head to the crime scene.
Crime scene. All right,
Is
which
it
does-
already night? Like, or did we pass? How many hours did we use investigating the house?
So, you guys spent, all in all, maybe an hour or so in the house. Between that, the time it takes to kind of get over there and leaving from there, heading off to the next spot there, it's pushing close to maybe 8-ish o'clock at this point. You guys are walking your way through these streets here, trying to follow the path towards where, after the horrific things that happened in that house took place, where the young man would have rushed out into the night there, running through the streets, heading up one of the back alleys between there, it twists around a little bit. Fortunately, you do know where you're going from just the destinations that the captain of the guard had given you, so you guys have an idea about where you're heading towards. By the time you reach the edge of where the market stalls and everything start standing there, you see that there's a little bit of obvious kind of damage from whatever may have happened there. There's a barrel off to the side there. It looks like it was full of potatoes or something at one point, but it's now just cracked in from where it looked like there was some kind of altercation there. But otherwise, the street, it's late now, so a lot of the foot traffic has died down, but some of the stalls there selling goods and such are still open, kind of gathered around here. Looks like there's a lot of trinkets, pottery and things like that being sold here, a little bit of food here or there. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to walk up to one of the food stands. And what is he selling? I mean, I'm interested.
So this is less like just random foods. This person here has some kind of a big pot on top of a fire there. Something's burning deep down inside of it, and they're taking long sticks and putting different chunks of meat, dipping in some kind of batter and burning it real quick frying it there. It's almost like, by the time they give it over, it's almost like a high caliber, like really good meat corn dogs. Like steak
Fondue.
dogs. Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon. Could I get one of those?
one. Okay. It's one of them. It's going to cost you a 5 copper.
Okay, so make it 4.
Oh, this hungry fella there. Okay. This is a older fella there. You can see his hands shake a little bit as he gets towards the grease and dips it in there. But manages to do it, pulls them all out at one time, goes over shaking his hand and hands them off to you. 2
Okay,
silver.
I'm going to hand him a gold coin, like with my hand, as like I am hiding it. I'm going to say, "Were you here before? The day before?" And I heard
I've
there
been
was
setting
trouble
up
in
this
place.
stand here for a good 15 years. See, I used to work in one of the bakeries that used to be down this way, but that was before all the new buildings started and they pushed me out. Some younger folks came in there and they wanted to make their sweet rolls, but I've always been more a fan of the savory treats myself, hence my own invention there. The batter, it's kind of sweet, but the meat, it's got a little savory, and oh, I've been here 15 years now. It used to be with my kids, but they moved along and they don't really care to come and help out their old pop anymore, but I make do. I mean, this right here, this is gonna go a long way. Folks don't come and say hi like they used to.
I'm going to grab another gold coin and say, hey, and tell him, look, I am in a bit of a hurry, you know. I want to know if you saw the trouble caused by a fight between two kids. One of them was using a dagger. You saw something.
Oh, well, the kids around here, they've always been a bit rougher than others. They get in the little fights, but you know, boys will be boys. I remember when I was a boy, and me and some of the neighborhood kids around here, this was a bit further to the north, though. This was before they had really built up the walls, and only the bravest of men stayed here, which my father was not. He was a good man. He worked hard,
I'm going
but
to leave him there talking, and I'm going to grab the corn dogs and go to the group. And one of them to each of them. Nah, he doesn't know anything. Why do I track this kind of people? Is there anyone serious who can like serve me? Maybe we could ask the trinket guy.
Hey, Ragnar.
Hey, Ragnar.
Oh, Ragnar joined us. Hold on, let me get you in there.
Ragnar's selling you right this way right now.
Let's get him added in.
He's not at all.
There we
Jumping
go.
in at the last hour.
That's all right. So in that case, as always, since it's not really making much of a difference there, Ragnar's more or less been around. All right, so what are y'all doing? You guys are still kind of off at the supposed scene of the crime here. So far, Finvar managed to feed himself and make one new crazy friend. He's becoming very good at that.
Sorry, Ragnar, I forgot one corner for you. Take mine. I already beat the half of it. I need to hand it to you, Ragnar.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway,
Should we check that barrel that was damaged?
hidden in plain sight, maybe.
Very much could be.
All right, so you guys are going over by the barrel. So
Yeah.
Potato
nothing really stands out necessarily about the barrel, but when you get over there, you do see that just standing off near that little section there, separate little alley where a couple of kids there look to be maybe in their mid-teens or so. Youngest one looks to be maybe 12. The oldest one maybe 17. All kind of standing about in the hallway, in the little alley there, playing their young kids' games. Them youngsters.
Maybe they watch it. The troll. Kids are a little, very much curious about things like that.
Very likely.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
But I don't think I'm good talking with kids. They make me so nervous.
Oh, Ragnar, are you good at this?
What? My bad.
Talking with kids, like.
I mean, I could try. With all the info, I guess we're gonna need to, right?
Most
Yeah.
likely.
Your first turn.
I was looking for that dagger. See if they saw anything pointy.
Yeah, Ragnar will.
Oh,
shit,
hold on, yeah.
No.
We're getting some.
The demons are speaking.
I got it. Oh no, that's the wrong.
It's my mic. My cat screwed up my wire, so it's
Oh no.
Oh no.
kinda. I was hoping it would work, but
Oh no.
Damn cats.
It's a bad
they
Mitokiri.
they are hitting all of the things, and I've been having to fix everything. It's been rough. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a group of kids, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a
Sorry,
group
I
of
know I didn't
youngster
really-
in the alley over there. No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, Ragnar will walk up to the kid. Hey.
And as you're watching there's a group of them over there, but as you watch and kind of turn alert, a number of them, they all kind of turn and they start sprinting off there.
I'll just try to get the slowest one, I guess.
So let's the slowest one, but two of the older ones there who kind of didn't go into a full sprint, just kind of started to turn away. They stop and look back. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, what do you want, Mister?
I just had a question. Look, there was this. Have you guys seen a dagger or like a knife recently? A couple other youngsters were fighting, and they might have dropped it.
Oh, look, we don't want no problems, okay? We're just hanging out. We don't want to get mixed up in whatever's going on with Leon and them weirdos over there, man. That guy is acting crazy. We don't want no part of it, okay?
Well, exactly. It's acting crazy, and I want to make sure that you guys do stay out of it. That's why I'm asking. If you guys saw the dagger, that would help us. That would help us a lot. We can figure out what's going on with them. You guys can stay out of it completely.
Two of them look at each other. One of them still just kind of keeps staring at the ground there. The other one looks at him, looks back. No, we haven't seen anything. We're just hanging out. We don't even hang out with Leon like that anymore. It's no, we ain't seen nothing.
Since I'm stepping up to the side, oh, go ahead. Good.
Oh yeah, could I see? Or can I ascertain if he's lying?
Yeah, go ahead and give me insight. Insight check.
Insight.
I'm a stealth.
I also want to be in a stealth like behind him.
That's a
Just in case.
94.
4. And a stealth. So Torin is, for some reason, hiding in the shadow back there.
No.
I'm trying to make my way around without them seeing me. Get behind them.
So as they're kind of facing off towards you, he's just kind of slipping, less stealth, less vanishing, more kind of using the attention not being on you to kind of slip past and kind of hook around behind them. Now, Ragnar, I mean, so he's pretty obviously not being 100% with you.
Yeah.
Like you're not able to ascertain why.
Mhm. Yeah.
I roll an 11 on this stealth, so I'm like not stealthy.
Look, I'm not. I don't care if you guys are friends or not friends or whatever. Again, I'm not trying to pull you guys into any of this. I'm just worried about these kids, man. And I want to make sure they're okay. And if there's something to do with some kind of knife or dagger, and I just want to find it. That's all.
Well,
All right.
what do you even? Who are you guys? What do you even know about the dad? We just don't want no problems, man. That's all it is. We really just don't want any trouble. Look, we used to hang out with them. Okay, he was an all right guy, like funny, you know, kind of a bit of a whiner and everything like that. But he was okay, nice enough kid. All of a sudden one night we're hanging out. We're just trying to, you know, roll a little dice and everything like that, have some fun, and this crazy kid comes running out. Listen, I swear he stabbed him, all right? Listen. I saw it, okay? I was right there. He runs over, he plunges that blade right into Leon's gut. I saw him do it, okay? Next thing we know, Leon's chuckling like a madman. Pulls out his own blade. I didn't see what happened to the one he got stabbed with, but there was no blood. He was fine. And then he took after that little Bond kid. I mean, I get it, the kid attacked, but he was okay. There was no reason to go as ferociously as he did. He went straight for the kid's throat. He wanted to take him out right there. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that he had some kind of a vendetta against this kid, like from way back when, but no, he just took off. If the guards hadn't showed up right away like they did, I don't think that little fucker would even be over in the lockup right now, but here he is. We thought it was crazy. We thought that, we gave him all the praise. He thought he was just defending himself, but the guy started acting weird. Kept on asking us weird questions, and I don't know, just got a little too intense for us, so we haven't seen him in a couple of days, and honestly, I'd rather it stay like that.
That's totally fine. Again, I'm just looking for that dagger. Yeah, there is something going on. We might believe that your friend there might have gotten possessed by something. And it has to do with that dagger.
We don't know nothing about it. We don't know, like I said, that's all we know. The kid showed up, he got him, then all of a sudden he was far less gotten than he was a moment before. I didn't see what he did with the dagger. I thought, for a second, it looked like Leon maybe tucked it away before he pulled out his own weapon, but even that was just kind of at that point my adrenaline was going. I didn't know. I thought maybe one of them was going to come after us next. That's all we know.
I'm gonna look back to the group. Like, did anyone walk over with me?
I'm standing menacingly because they watch me in like one of the roofs.
Have I made it around by this time?
You have made it around. You have pulled a successful Batman. You are in some shadows that happen to just come together just right for you to kind of stand in there.
Can I go up behind the one that hasn't been talking and see if I can look through, like, do a sleight of hand in his pockets for the dagger?
All right. Give me a sleight of hand.
And I'm also, why not? Just gonna add a D10 to that.
Jesus. How much more?
Completely overkill. I mean, you're going to since his idea.
While Torin's already doing this, I'm gonna lean over, thinking he's still beside me. Hey, Torin, see if you
34.
can find anything on those kids.
So you got this guy's social security card, his belt. Somehow you got a ring off his finger. His house keys. I didn't know they had house keys this time.
Oh my
I mean, you
God.
pretty much empty out his pockets there. You manage to go over and kind of slide through and grab his coin purse that's hanging off of his little backside there, and the purse itself, you slide it back on there. You could feel it. Purse itself is full. Search through. He doesn't really have much else on him. He's got a little, kind of a very simple, kind of a switchblade, like a, a sturdy but very tough kind of pocket knife that he has off in one pocket there. The other one, there's a watch that he has inside of there, like a little openable little sundial. Otherwise, just some little bullshit that a kid has.
I'll put it all back and just put both my hands on their shoulders and be like, well,
Oh, what the? Who's this guy? Who's is he?
They don't have it.
He's with you guys, isn't he? Or is this just some weirdo? Hey, guy, what are you doing back
Hey,
there?
buddy. Hey.
And like I said, we don't even know you exist. Don't worry, you guys are fine. I'll turn around and go back to the rest of the group.
Peter, can we go? These guys are weird. Yeah. Let's get out of here. You guys, good luck. If you do see Leon, you didn't see us. Okay, we're getting out of here, man. Come on, they go turn. The one that you walked up behind looks at you very oddly as he walks past you, Torn. They both go running down the alleyway there.
Just crack my knuckles like, finally got to do something like that.
Damn. Literally a roll.
Torin, I thought you were beside me the whole time. When did you get over there?
I was.
I'm everywhere.
He's everywhere and
You
nowhere.
failed being an assassin.
I did. Learned a few things not to do.
You see, when he's up against mere children, he is a true terror of the night.
It's Batman.
Oh man.
Less Batman, more Duckwing. Or Darkwing.
Nice.
Darkwing Duck.
Was that commercial Bateman or something? Like
Yeah. Alright, y'all, what's the plan?
I think we gotta find Leon.
Yeah.
Alright. So, leaving from the marketplace there, doesn't take long to get over back into the kind of nicer part of town there. Place isn't quite as big as the kind of mini manor that the Bonds lived in, but still a respectable structure. This one itself is made of stone. When you walk in there, you're able to get inside. There is one guard, permanent guard, kind of stuck at the door, checks your papers and lets you through. On the inside, there's a small kind of area outside the little hallway here where 4 guards stand out there. The guards assigned to escort the Mr. Leon Schaff and direct you inside after checking your papers again, where they say you can speak with him, but make you aware they are here for his protection as well, and they'll be keeping guard outside.
Sure. If they are not in the room with us, they are outside. That's perfect, because we have to speak with Sir Leon.
Shrieking wood is crazy.
So, so inside, the room itself is pretty wide. It's about 35 by 30 feet. He's got a nice little area here. This looks to be more of a den. One wall fully covered with some books, another with trophies, animal heads, creature heads, things all held up there. Another covered with different weapons. And sitting in the center there, in a tall back chair, looking a bit more civilized for someone, or a bit more distinguished for someone his age, sits the young Leon Schaff. Black hair, slight mustache that looks like it's still just barely starting to grow in. Dressed very simply in a robe. The book sitting in his lap there. He looks up towards you all. So it looks to gather himself and... Can I help you?
You are a good hunter, I see. Did you catch them yourself?
Hunter, no, those are my father's. I'm not much for displaying trophies like that. Seems a little boastful, doesn't it? And, sorry, and who are you, gentlemen?
Sorry, my... not introduction. We are the Moonblades, a group of adventurers. We came here to investigate the case of your attacker, Brand Bond. Do you know him?
Oh, how could I not? He attacked me in the streets. Crazy, insane. Hopefully something's being done about him. Do you know... Are you here to finalize the execution date? I'll be there. I'll testify whatever you need from me.
Yeah, we're here to hear you testify. Basically, we're here to ask some questions. Well, you could show us first the wound of the dagger that he stabbed you with.
I'm going to interrupt. Sorry for the interruption. I'm going to step out to the hallway and cast Detect Thoughts, and then come back in so that while Finvar is talking to him, interrogating him, I can read his mind, just to see if he's thinking something different than what he's saying.
So he looks at you confused, Finvar. What wound? There was no wound. The psycho came out of nowhere and tried to stab me with some blade he had, but I managed to avoid it and defend myself. Luckily, I'm no slouch. Took after my father, you know. And as he's talking, the thoughts that you're hearing don't even seem to be words. He's inside. You just hear laughter mixed with this heavy breathing. Not in the voice that he speaks with now. It seems to be some simplified or twisted version of the body that whatever this thing is inhabiting inside. Kind of a deeper voice, just
As they're like chatting, I'm just gonna be slowly just kind of walking around, just casually looking at all the stuff and whispering under my breath the quote. The sailor of skins, ferry man, the crooked blade, just whispering it to myself. See if
Well, I have a pair of testimonies that say that you were stabbed with a weapon, with a pointy weapon. I mean, if that is so, you could have no problem in s- l- showing me your body, and if you don't have any weapon, any wound, sorry, that would be no problem.
As I said, I mean, maybe they all had a bad view. I, of course, had a front row seat. And as I said, there was no stabbing on my end, fortunately. You know, precious goods and all. No wound to check, sir. I do appreciate your concern. Now, if there's nothing else, I would love to. And looks over his shoulder, kind of looks over at you there, Torin. Back to my reading.
Oh, so there's
I
no wound, right? Well, I guess then we let them know not to execute that poor boy over there.
I'm sorry.
I
Is
mean,
it is attempted murder no longer a crime?
Yeah, it is, but
you said there was no weapon as well. He just attacked you in the street.
I mean, how old are you, little sir? Sorry.
I'm sorry. I think I'm missing something. You asked for a
Well,
wound.
someone
There's no wound. The young
right.
man
So there
attacked me.
was no
Everyone
actual
saw that
attempted.
part, right?
Yeah, but if you're saying that you're not wounded, he didn't really hurt you at all, so there's no need
There
to.
is no actual attempted murder within that.
Yeah,
I start
only a
flipping the
fight.
coin.
There's just
Only a fight
aggression,
between you.
sure, but that's just some
So,
jail time.
wow, it's interesting. I mean, my dad, he is, captain of the guard and all, and he never explained it that way. So you're saying that if I were to metaphorically or just hypothetically find whatever inn you all are staying at, board up your doors and light it on fire, if you all make it out, I didn't try to kill you. Interesting.
At this point, since it's coming up on a minute, that's the extent of my detect magic spell. So I'm just going to say do two things. One, I'm going to say out loud, I'm going to say he's possessed. And with my using a magic action at the last second of the spell, I'm going to probe his mind so that if I didn't probe his mind, he wouldn't know that I'm reading his mind. But if I do probe his mind, whether he fails or succeeds, when the spell expires, he knows that I'm in his head. So he needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom save. If he saves, he blocks me, but he knows I'm in his head. If he fails, I get to know what he's most, what emotions he's feeling, what he's most worried about, kinds of things. And then the spell will fade, and he'll still know that I was in his head.
So, as you push through, his feeling is absolute excitement. He seems extremely stimulated at the moment, and his eyes flicker over towards you. Ooh, I'm not sure what you mean, but you all seem to be acting a bit strange. I'm not sure that this is a safe situation for myself. Maybe we should get the guards in here. You all look a little
There
jumpy.
will be no need to it. You know
Actually,
the
no.
difference.
We were sitting here by your dad, so
I start saying it a little louder and flipping the copper coin.
You know the difference between you and us. The difference is that you are not going to escape the burning house. We got you. We could say Rand Bond.
Caught me. His kind of relax a little bit. And
Where's the weapon? Where are you hiding it? Show me.
what's the plan here?
I'm
What
with
do you
one of my
think?
hands. Grabbing a hilt of the dagger just in case
Oh,
if there's anything crazy.
what next? I don't think there's any reason left for us to play dumb anymore, right? Feel like you all may know my little secret. So what's the plan? Stab me here? Oh, that'll work. That'll go over well for you. Do you got enough to prove that I am who you think that I might maybe be? Do you know who the fuck I might be? I don't think so.
While he's talking, could I cast Hold Person?
You could certainly try.
It is a Wisdom save of 13.
Which does work. And lock it.
I mean,
I assure you, this
we
is unnecessary. Listen, you don't win this. This isn't your game. You all are just onlookers. Move along.
While
Let
he's
things
helping
play
us
out.
search for the dagger, just kind of do a
The
quick
dagger?
pat down on him while he's helping.
Oh.
Go over and you pat head to toe. Again, he wasn't. All he was wearing was some simple undergarments in that robe. No signs of a dagger anywhere on him. Aww.
So,
Looking
I'm
for something?
Risen, sorry, just
was he wounded?
I was just looking at it
Really?
because it says you
Really?
should be paralyzed, so he shouldn't be able to even speak.
I don't think paralyzed stops him from speaking, does it?
No, because I just looked in active conditions. You're incapacitated.
Yeah, but he can still speak. He just can't move.
Oh, no, that's the legacy definition. My bad. It says and can't speak or move in the legacy definition, not in the current definition. My bad. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Yeah, so
I'm gonna cast Command on him. He's got to make a Wisdom 15.
I'm gonna go ahead and tie his hands up too.
comes in with a 16.
My one word was gonna be exercise, like get out of the body.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. Okay. Actually, so Torin, you said you were searching his body.
Yeah, search. But
Okay. I want to know how we
Alright.
might RP this, because this is an NPC at this point. If I come up to him and I touch him on the shoulder, I would. That's why I'm asking. I would end my concentration on Hold Person to cast Protection from Good and Evil on him, which, if the target is possessed, they gain advantage on saving throws against the possession. So, why I'm asking more in a sense with an NPC how that would work.
You can try it. How it would work?
What do you guys think?
Hold on.
it's up to you.
I'm
man.
trying to like bring it out. Let me check if there's something in there, and that's it. And again, I'm going to, with my hand in front of me, use Divine Sense now that I'm near Leon. Is it a fiend, celestial, or undead?
It is not.
Fuck. Okay, if he's possessed, it's not by God or by a ghost. I don't know. Maybe he's that crazy and that's it.
Let's search under his chair.
While Torin's searching under the chair, I'll step out into the hallway and ask the guards if they recovered the crooked dagger from him.
As you step over there, kind of lean over and look inside. Looking at him sitting there, kind of stuck to the chair. Everything okay in there? And he yells over, We're fine, just having a lovely chat here, sirs. Don't worry anything about it. And he just keeps smiling. Dagger, no, didn't find any daggers on him. When he makes his way into town, he tends to bring his own blade. You know, can't be too careful, but
Sure.
nothing out of the ordinary.
Thanks.
You gentlemen need our help in there. Wouldn't want any accidents to be mistaken for something else here, right?
Just questioning. That's all we're doing. And just looking around. Crossing our T's, dotting our I's, squibbling our S's.
He steps over and whispers something in one of the other guards' ear there. And steps back over. The guard turns and goes heading out of the house there. Indeed. Well, let's refrain from any kind of bloodshed here. But Captain gave you the authority to ask questions, so ask your questions. Just remember our job here is pretty simple as well. Make sure that kid's okay. You got it?
Of course.
All right, we'll carry on then.
I'll say before he leaves, Sailor of Skins? Ferryman of Crooked Blade. See if maybe, say the basic quote to them, see if they're under any influence. If it has any effect on them.
I'm not sure if this is some kind of a pickup line, but I'm happily married, son, so...
You never know till you try it, right?
And just
Fair
FYI,
enough.
Cold Person only lasts for a minute. I just realized that. Sorry.
And after the time passes and lets go, he doesn't move. He sits perfectly still in his chair, though he does reach over now underneath the desk, or underneath the little table next to his chair there, and pull up a bottle of brandy, pours into a glass there. Anybody care for a drink, or are we still playing games?
I'm gonna draw my dagger and point it to him and say, we're not playing games here, you know? I don't know who you think we are, but I think you're underestimating us. And you're pretty much defenseless right now, you know? If we took you out, your whole scheme, your art, all is going to fall apart.
I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong. I'm here, I'm defenseless. Look at all of you. I'd stand no chance. Why, one wrong move and you all could just slice me to ribbons. Oof. Oh, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. But then what? What follows? Quite sure of yourself. You're sure that my father's gonna believe that there was no other way? You are so certain, your proof is so ironclad that it's not gonna appear as if 5 maniacs came in here, got undue authority, and used that to slice the man's only son to pieces. Oh, what a shame. What tragedy.
I pull the portrait out. Unroll it.
Oh.
And sit it in his lap.
So, I take it you've seen my other work. They were cute kids, weren't they? Oh. But oh,
Kids. I
what
thought they were your
masterpieces they
sisters.
made.
Bradley. Or are you even Bradley anymore?
Bradley.
And don't say Leon. Because you're not
Well,
Leon.
here before you sits Leon. Bradley, let's just say space had to be made.
Good to know.
Now tell me, which one of you appreciated my work. Oh. Did it make you tingle? Oh, it always makes me tingle just thinking about it. Oof.
You're a psycho, you know it? You're complete out of your mind.
I'm out of somebody's mind. But, psycho, I just understand that true beauty exists only in things that are uncommon and oftentimes taboo. Is not everyone's life simply about pursuing those pleasures? And if my pleasure might be different than yours, then is my life to be so empty that I don't get to pursue my own? Oh. Oof.
Well, if your life pursues ending the life of others, doesn't that really break your norm of pursuing anything that you want?
I mean, does the farmer want to kill the cow to eat? No, but it is simply part of the process. It's a necessity. Sometimes art requires sacrifice. And it is art.
I'm gonna take the coin and slap it into his back. Or his shoulder.
Take the coin and you slap
And
it
just
onto him?
right to his shoulder.
With that, when it hits his shoulder, it sizzles and it stings, and you can see a flare of light burst off it. Now, pushes it off and onto the ground. Okay, okay. Let's calm down now. Let's calm down. Let's reframe things a little bit, okay? Everyone here seems to be a little bit on edge,
Do it again, Torin.
No, and I slap it on his shoulder again.
and it stings again. And he screams out, "You'll lose them all! They'll all be stuck where they are!" And he pushes it off him again. "Is that what you want, huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. You'll toss them all around, but you know what you'll leave? You'll leave that poor kid sitting in that cell.
I
He'll
think you're
die."
lying and slap it on his shoulder again.
And it stings and it burns out the light. Ugh!
Where's the dagger?
Toss the coin away and I'll tell you. Just toss it. Just toss it.
No, and I put it on his shoulder
And
again.
and it continues lighting up brighter and brighter. You can see the little etching of the ferryman on there start to move on the coin. This robe that it was wearing starts to open up, and you can see a mouth faintly, very faintly carved into it that drops down, opening wide. You can almost see the energy as if the soul being ripped out of the body itself, pulls off. It's ripping through and into the coin's mouth. Shit, it lights up, flashes again. The coin drops to the ground. On the other side, a little spark, little glowing white light slides over and into the mouth that hangs limp there. Leon shakes back to life. "Oh my God! Where am I? Where am I?"
Well,
Right.
Leon, we were just having a conversation about
Leon.
how your mom loved roses.
Leon, who's Leon? Where am I?
What's your name?
What's-
I'm Bradley. Bradley Bond.
Oh no.
Where am I? What happened? We were just getting home. We were just getting home.
Do you remember a dagger?
No, I don't. Oh my God. And the kid just starts puking on the ground there. Whoa. Sits back up.
Oh, we gotta find that dagger.
What happened? Who the hell are you guys? Where's my where's my dad? Where?
I'm going to like go with him, like kneeling with him, and putting my hand on his shoulder. Kid, I don't want to be. They're dead. You killed him. Kill them.
Finbar, no, he didn't.
Kids
I mean,
looks at
your body did. Well, not your body. Your like your soul and your body's like in another kid. In
passed out
the dungeon.
in the chair,
Oh no.
lying back and going
Sorry.
limp.
This
I wasn't the
poor
one.
kid is traumatized. You just said he murdered his family.
I mean, wasn't the truth?
He wakes up in his body that's not even his, and that's the first thing he hears. Oh my.
The kid
Sorry,
lies there,
I told you I'm not good with kids.
drooling at the mouth.
That's the understatement of the century.
Even unconscious, tears start to roll out the corners of his eyes there. And on the floor, that coin lies there flat, skull side up. The glow fades down, and it comes to a solid rest. And that's what we're going to call it for tonight, y'all.
God damn.
Well,
Huh.
what did we learn?
Finbar shouldn't talk to children.
And copper coins are bad.
Hold on, are you saying that all the copper coins that we receive from chat are cursed like this, or?
I think
I think it was just this one was
it
wrong.
was like a D. You roll a D20 to see it.
Yeah, anytime
What is
someone
all
does
that?
the coin, I roll a d20. If it rolls a 20, then you may get some kind of a boon. If it rolls a 1, then you may
This
get
happens.
something may happen. Someone
I'm
else
like-
happen to find this coin, and yeah, you don't necessarily know which either. But hey, that's the way it goes. That's the gamble.
Oh god.
Oh shit, that was a lot.
We're screwed.
That was a lot. You guys may have opened up a whole other can of worms now, so we'll see how that shit goes.
Oh, look, it's the consequences of our actions.
Right?
What are those?
I don't want the consequence.
Oh man.
Oh lord, that's good.
What a
That's
way
good.
to end it.
What a
Just tell him
way,
to pick up
yeah.
the coin again.
I'm just so curious. What the fuck is the a sale of skins? I mean,
Just have him pick up the coin again.
We need. I think we do
Describe
need the
that.
dagger to swap their souls.
yeah, that's it. I think the dagger does the soul swapping,
Right.
and the
Dagger
coin.
up and
Imprisons the fiend.
I think
or
Plem's
whatever
mad.
it
He
is.
Plem wants to know what happens. That's right.
Well, Plum, you did this.
I mean, they're not wrong. They're pretty on point there.
hey, at the
Them is-
very
is the
least,
villains.
we have a kid who's the son of the captain, who now will actually say that he's the other kid.
Yeah, we have somebody who's willing now to testify for the truth.
Yeah, because the other one doesn't want to lose his head. So
Yeah, so at least there's that. You know.
Maybe my torture methods weren't.
Oh god, are we getting the torture methods already? Is that what's next?
Well,
God.
you know,
the Geneva Convention. Violated.
What do you remember? Nothing. Oh yeah.
Oh God, no.
maybe this will jog your memory.
All right, so we're gonna kick this off over to, let's see who we got here. Proficiency bonus. Got a nice little mixed crowd here. I like that. Kind of mixed, you know, kind of so. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna get the raid together to head everybody over there. Make sure you sign up. Go over there and say hi. Show some love, and then we'll catch y'all next week where we will see You know, did they just ruin this kid's life? Who knows? They saved him, kind of, sort of, but you know, let's see how it goes. But anyways, thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget to go and check me out over on TikTok, Instagram, all the same places. It's the Risen Guy everywhere. Come over and show some love. Later, y'all. Peace.
See ya.
Oh, man.